Dad, come on, I'm laying here.
Get up.
But I'm right here. Please, stop. Dad, I don't want you to leave.
I know.
Fuck off. Good morning, vlog. Good morning, vlog. It is Monday and the official first day of the peace walk for Nick and I. At the moment, it is 5:20 and we're leaving like any minute to head down to Nevada Desert Experience, where we'll make breakfast again for everybody and then head out to Lee Canyon or Kyle Canyon, baby?
Kyle Canyon is where we start, Lee is where we end.
Okay, so we'll be driving out to Kyle Canyon, where we will walk to Lee Canyon for the first day. And I'm excited to finally get into it. Yesterday, we had way too much to do to take part in the city walk. Unfortunately, before we leave for a week, we just had to make sure all of our ducks were in a row, all of our work that was on deadline was done, and then get everything situated with our dogs. So we're all good to go, man, and we're getting ready to start the week. Woo! How do you feel?
I feel tired. I haven't even started yet. How do you feel?
I feel tired. We haven't even started. Our job is done for the next 2 days, or at least for the rest of today and tomorrow. But I will say it's two totally different peace walks this year versus last year. This year being like help coordinating the breakfast. I'm super stoked and happy to be given the opportunity to help volunteer. It's just super different. I am exhausted. I was not even this tired last year doing every single mile. Being for it. Hello! We're finally on the walk. We're finally on the walk. We're finally on the walk. So we're here. We made it to Lee Canyon. Everybody's down there right now. We just got done eating food and we're all kind of lined up here. Everybody's got their tented. Some people just chilling all over, and if you look like out in the desert, there's tents like all over the place, just wherever you look. It's looking a little rainy right now. The sky is beautiful, but pretty positive it's gonna rain tonight. So we got the tent cover on. So let me show you a tour of our crib. So you enter the house like this, and immediately we've got the corner over here with the slippers, journal, Neek, bed, Oreos, all our shit, and that concludes. So let's do like our daily debrief.
Daily debrief.
Daily debrief.
Oh, they're like melty.
They're so good. So today was your first day on the peace walk. I'm so tired.
Me too. It was a long day. It was a lot of getting food ready for people, driving some more, finally being able to start walking, and then walking forever. But done for the day. We're not done, but
For the day.
done for the day.
Yep. It was really cool. We saw a police officer today. He like stopped and was like,
What are you guys doing?
and he told us he was a police officer for the Paiute. So not a typical police officer. He was like, this is as many people, or this is more than, what did he say? I'm so
More
tired.
people than we've seen.
This is more people than we've seen in months, like, combined. And we're explaining to him what we're doing and how we're doing it, and he's just, like, blown away. It's like,
So wait, like when are you gonna get there?
like Friday?
So you're gonna camp?
Yeah, and you know, it's kind of funny looking back, because, like, none of us carry anything on our back except for, like, your water bottle or what you want to carry. All of our camping gear is taken by support cars to the final destination. So thinking about what his perspective probably was, like, what These people, like, where are they sleeping? Or do they ever stop? But he's very intrigued and he's very nice.
I'm looking forward to, but not looking forward to tomorrow.
Why?
17 miles. It's gonna be cool.
So yeah, day one, it's a wrap. I'm tired. I could sleep right now. And I don't know how long I'm gonna stay up with community around the fire, to be honest, because we've been at the Freedom House at 5:30 for the past 2 mornings, meaning we woke up at 4:30 the past 2 mornings, which is like well beyond anything natural for either of us, so I'm tired. What?
No, you're right. Oh, I want water.
Me too. I need water.
I need water.
I need water. Good morning! It is day 3. We're walking from Lee Canyon to the Goddess Temple today. Today's our longest mile day, 17 miles. And last night was outrageous.
A lot of wind. And like, it wasn't even like forecasted to be that windy. I honestly just think it's because of where we were camping. We're seriously sitting at the base of the opening of Lee Canyon. So I think it's all the wind coming down from the canyon through that little opening and was just beating our ass the whole night. But once we realized the tent wasn't going to collapse under all those winds.
Slept pretty good, actually. So we woke up to the sound of drums this morning and did our fire circle and prayed in the native way with cedar and water over a campfire, and then did a hug good morning circle, and now I'm pretty sure breakfast is on its way. So now we just got to start like making our bed and folding our blankets and breaking shit down. And then we're gonna get kicking on our 17-mile day. Today's the day we walk past the prison, we walk past Creech Air Force Base for the first time, and then we get to the Goddess Temple. We'll keep you posted on that. Until next time, friend. Always coming to infiltrate, man. We aren't doing nothing wrong. And we're walking. We dropped our car off at the Goddess Temple and got dropped off with the group. And we passed the prison. We probably got another, let's say 10, maybe 8, but I'd say 10 more miles. And it's raining for the first time on the Peace Walk for everybody here, which is crazy because there's a lot of old timers here that have been doing the Peace Walk for like decades or over decades. So yeah, we're pretty wet. My pants. We're trucking along. Everybody's got their like poncho bags on as if it's doing anything. Walking in peace. I don't know if you can see the porta potties, but when you see the porta potties, it makes you feel a little bit alive inside. How you feeling, baby?
About it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You feeling good though?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I feel good. It's cold. I'm wet.
There's so much water on my face. How do you feel?
I feel wet.
You look like if that makes any difference.
It's so weird because this left arm is completely dry. This left is completely soaked.
Dude, it's my legs though. I'm wearing black pants, so it's hard to tell.
Wet.
Oh, probably. Let's look.
So wet.
Yeah, it's 2 different colors.
Oh, that arm. But I was looking at that arm. That arm doesn't look bad. That's the roadside?
Her roadside arm. Well, that makes sense. All the mist from the cars.
How are your feet feeling? Feeling okay.
Hey.
How you feeling?
I'm tired and I'm cold. But I'm happy. I don't even know what I look like right now. Oh wow. So much. Earlier I wiped my eye like this and it was like dirt. It was like wet dirt on my eyeballs. It's disgusting.
Oh my god.
How's your superficial poncho? You know, it's pretty wet.
I'm just sitting here thinking like the 4 or 5 people that are left walking on the road right now. There's like nobody here to greet them. They're gonna walk up and the first people they're gonna see me and you just asleep in the car.
Good job, guys.
Welcome back.
Morning, beautiful people. It is Sacred Peace Walk Day 4. We didn't do a recap yesterday, but that's pretty much because we were just really tired and chilling. We are currently at Creech Air Force Base. We are about to do our first vigil and potential demonstration. We'll see what happens. Right now, we are all kind of gathering here. It's 6:45. We're getting here before the first shift comes in at 7, so that way we can have a heavy presence with a lot of people who are going into the base.
Other police action could include the use of force which may inflict significant pain or result in serious injury. Nevada Revised Statute 203.020 prohibits remaining present at an unlawful assembly. If you remain in this area just described, regardless of your purpose, you'll be in violation of Nevada Revised Statute 203.020. Exit the roadway the same way you entered.
U.S. terrorists. Stop drone.
Once again, good morning, folks. I'm Officer Landers, a peace officer with the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department. I hereby declare this to be an unlawful assembly and in the name of the people of the United States. In the state of Nevada, command all those assembled at Creech Air Force Base to immediately disperse the area and leave. If you fail to disperse immediately, you may be arrested or subject to other police action. Other police action could include the use of force, which may inflict significant pain or result in serious
Different jobs. You do not have to do this for a living. Real for people.
5 seconds.
You are defending the wrong people.
Your 2 minutes has expired. Those in the roadway are now under arrest.
Thank you, buddy.
It was about right here I realized I was serving breakfast by myself that day.
Brianna. Thank you, Brianna. Ryan! Yeah! George! Thank you!
Hi guys, it's Future Sadie here. I am home. We have been off the Peace Walk for over a week now. So before I end this video, I just wanted to share with you a little bit of the purpose. We were at Creech Air Force Base, which is the only Air Force base in the country who trains drone pilots. And what a drone is, it's an unmanned aerial vehicle where there is no pilot on the inside. These pilots are being trained through what we imagine would look like joysticks or controls from inside of a cubicle. But at Creech Air Force Base, which is about 45 miles north of Las Vegas, that is where the training facility is. That is where a high percentage of drone bombings are conducted. For the sake of keeping this brief, I do want to talk about 2 specific drone strike types that you can find the definitions and different workings of online that really drive the point home as to how unlawful these strikes are being ordered. So the way that we use the drone program is extremely questionable in terms of legality when it comes to international human rights law and also the law of armed conflict. International human rights law deems a lot of these strikes unlawful because for each target, on average, 9 civilians are killed in the splat of that bomb. So just for an example, 2 specific strikes. One of them is called a signature strike. And this is a drone strike where the identity of the person or persons involved is actually unknown. They don't know who this person is. They don't know their technical affiliation, but we've been watching them for a long time and their life patterns or their behaviors indicate that they might be involved in some terrorist activity. Completely extrajudicial. And then there's a strategic effect strike, which is something that recently changed. When Obama put out the presidential policy guideline back in 2013, basically lining out what the legal guidelines were of using these drones, we could only deem somebody a target if they were continuously implying a threat to the United States. So that was a huge thing. Continual, imminent threat. Continual. You know, not just somebody who lives in the Middle East that says they hate America or it says that they don't agree with what's happening here. In 2017, Trump redacted the presidential policy guideline and he changed a lot of things, one of them being that specific statement. So now, instead of it having to be a continual imminent threat, it basically takes all the research out of the network and figuring out where the person of interest actually is. It basically allows strikes on a foot soldier with no special leadership or skills. So through the international laws of armed conflict, there isn't supposed to be any militant activity taking place outside of declared war zones for the country. So if you were to look up right now any declared war zones, it wouldn't show any. Technically, the war in Afghanistan ended in 2014, and the reason we're there is for training and rehabilitation purposes. So there shouldn't be any type of activity happening right now when it comes to bombs coming from the United States, when we are bombing 7 different countries right now as we speak. And that's where I'm going to end this here. That is a gist. The 4 people who were arrested alongside myself was George Killingsworth, Brian Terrell, and Brianna Florian. I love you guys. This is an issue that means a lot to me, and I know it means a lot to you guys too. And I'm hoping that through this action that some of you watching will be interested enough to Google it or post a comment or reach out and ask a question and start some dialogue around these issues, because they're things that we need to talk about so that way we can rise up and make a change. So that's where I'm going to end this part 1. Make sure to subscribe if you want to catch part 2, which includes the last 2 days of the walk along with the arrests at the Nevada test site with some information about why we demonstrate there. And if you liked this video, if any part of this video is inspiring to you, please make sure to hit the thumbs up. It really supports my channel and it's a free way to do so, and I super duper appreciate it. I'll catch you in the next one. Cue cinematic part 2 trailer now. Bye.
But you know that'd be the end of my career if I wouldn't.
This man trespassing. This western is the only line. You're not trespassing.